What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Gojo, with all those scars on his face after he survives Sukuna's domain expansion. This is from the manga. Let's go, landscape page. Use a pencil, use an eraser, hit pause if we go too fast. So he's in profile, mostly. It's like a tiny, you can see a tiny bit of the other eye, but it's mostly a profile pose, right? And his hand is kind of on his shoulder, and there's like steam or something coming off him. Let's go. So we're going to start with the nose. I like to start with the nose when we're in profile. So we're going to go with this L-shaped nose line, right? So it kind of comes down and then it curves around the top of that nose like so. So it's like a letter L or a number 7 or something like that, right? So his nostril be about there, and then at the top you turn this into kind of like a Z sort of shape, right? So it'll go curve back this way and across for his sort of eyebrow, right? So you'll see like a little bump for his eyebrow here. Okay. So this is his brow area, so his other eye is just across from this, right? And this is like a full eye shape over this side. So, and it's those big eyelashes and all that good stuff. So the way they draw it is like this. Curve like that. And then it comes back this way. And then we go down here. And then around like so. And they actually draw in the tear duct like a little bit. So they go like around like that. So Gojo's got all those big eyelashes, right? So we got to draw those in. So like just all these little spikes kind of coming around here, right? And there's like usually like a little gap for a second and then spiking on the ends. And they'd be all like pink and purple and stuff. And to do sort of, sometimes they give them like eyelashes coming down here as well. So they do like a broken sort of line with eyelashes kind of sticking off. When they're super close up, they draw in like all of it. But not when they're kind of, it's like a headshot sort of thing. Okay, so we've got like his iris. So he's looking down over the shoulder, right? So it's kind of here. Right, and the pupil in there. And then we got like a nose line. And then the eyebrow just curves across here. And then we got this square end, which goes back to about there. And there's all these sort of texture lines for the hair. And usually an eyelid line in there somewhere. So we can see sort of a little bit of the other eye here, right? So it sort of manifests in kind of just the eyelashes really, mostly. And maybe like a line for the eyeball and like top eyelid sort of there, but not much. Right, so we'll add a bit of the forehead just up here, so it's like fairly straight, sort of goes that way. And then the mouth, so we follow the nose, curves that way, and it's like a letter M, so it goes in, out, in again, and then we'll bring it down for his chin, which will just sort of curve around. They have kind of sharp chins. It goes behind his hand or his shoulder there. So the mouth then is kind of open, right? So you got like just here a line for teeth, and then the top lip sort of comes back and then curves up for a smile, even though he's all like cut up. It's like a big smiling sort of mouth line, and then the bottom lip just goes that way. So he's having fun. And maybe like a bottom lip sort of line there a little bit. So jawline coming up from the chin, right? So this is like this line for his chin sort of joins his neck, but they give him an extra sort of jaw shape here as well. Okay, and we're kind of in line with the corner of his mouth when it changes direction up there. So see, like on that line, you've got like his nose and his corner of his mouth and his jaw. And up here we meet his ear. It comes out that way. It goes up, and then around, down. And then there's like a sideburn sort of spike here. And then ear lines inside, so the easiest way I always say, letter J shape. Then you can add a bit more if you wanted, of course. Like so. So we can just see the back of his head and neck going down there. And then there's like neck muscle lines and all that good stuff just underneath his jaw and chin. And then we get his hair in. So his hairline coming across. So we got this kind of, what would you say, sort of a V kind of a shape sort of here. And then it sort of zigzags its way around his hair. Like so. And then these hair spikes all stick out the side of his head. And his head, like his hairline, sorry, at the back is here. It's got shaved at the back. Then you just add his spiky hair. It's kind of drawn in fairly quick and rough. Like that. And then there's like all these textures and stuff on the hair as well. All right, texture all over his hair, all around, right? Now, you could do more detail than that if you wanted. The manga does loads. But we can see like lots of scars on his face, right? So there's like an X, looks like on his, like under his eye somewhere, like here. And then there's all these other sort of cut marks and everything coming across the forehead. And Right, they do like a little texture stuff inside, kind of like Luffy from One Piece's scar. See, they, because I think I'm talking about animators, but I mean the manga artist. Right. So, more on the neck. And then we'll get the hand and the body in, right? So, like, come across here. We can't see all this one. We'll just add in some textures on it. Like so. Right, so that hand sort of resting on the shoulder, right? So, 4 fingers on the top of his t-shirt actually as well. So you can see like the top of his t-shirt, just black, and at the back it's kind of like ripped and torn, it looks like, coming down his back. Right, starting kind of like that, but we'll get the hand in. So the tips of the fingers are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and this kind of opens up for a knuckle, to there for another one, down the back of the hand. We do this on each of these 4 fingers again. Right, and then bumping down this way for his little finger, right? So kind of just resting on his shoulder under his chin. And the back of the hand, so it's done like whoosh, real sketchy. And we can do better. Let's well, maybe we can't. Look at me getting all confident. Knuckle maybe there. Doesn't seem to be a knuckle on this, because I guess we got a shoulder line or something. Palm of the hand, and then this kind of comes down this way. It's a very skinny wrist. Right, and then the wrist, I guess this should be, maybe it's probably his chest more than anything. Yeah. And then the back of the hand sort of goes down this way. Down there, like that, and then like another hand line there. Okay, and then his back kind of just like it's all ripped and torn here, coming down, and this hand is resting on the shoulder, so you have like a big, fairly muscular shoulder, right? So kind of round like this, kind of like a basketball sort of shape here, and the bicep and the tricep. Like that, kind of. You can add like deltoid muscles if you want. They just color like everything black, so you can't really see any of that. But we can see sort of like back muscles and stuff all here. And then we can see fingernails on the finger. And some scars and knuckle lines and stuff along his hand as well. So knuckle lines and stuff where there's a knuckle. And then some coming down the hand, the back of the hand, like. And then those sort of X scars and just spikes. And coming across his hand as well. I think we can just see his like sleeve coming across his arm here. Like so. And then, so he's got like mist and steam and all sorts of things coming off his body. So like, roughly. This kind of stuff, just clouds, puffs of smoke, and you can of course do as much of this as you want now. But I think I'll leave it there. So that's Gojo with the scars. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. Oh wait. Bye. No texture on this. No bye. No bye yet. Texture on these scars. Forgot about that. I just looked at my screen and I noticed that. Okay, now bye.